Hi guys, it's Maaike. I'm back with a pop-up shelves card from Waffle Flower. I saw that on the last release on Laura Beston's video channel. I'll link her video down below. Yeah, she made it prettier than mine. But I only got the shelves die, which is a inside the card die that makes pop-ups. You can see, because that is a standalone die, and it's already 25 euros. So if you want the cats and the plants and the flowers and the lampshades, I don't know what else, the books, I figured I already have that from different brands and they'll play together nicely. And these might be a bit big, but I could put them on the floor, like in front of the shelves, and I didn't in the end. Neither did I use the books. But I did use the Impression Obsession cats and the Marianne Design cats. And those are tiny. I'm seeing I have a really big Charlie and two tiny sisters, kittens. I thought that works. And the flowers and the pots are also Marianne Design, but there's one I forgot about it. It's like a macrame hanging basket. You know, I thought I wanted to have it on the ceiling, but I forgot. This card took me quite a while to figure out, and yeah, I forgot many things because I was fed up with it, I guess. If you do this, don't score your card base, just measure it and don't tape it down like I did, because I used DCP paper and it doesn't like washi tape, and I know, and it still did it. Because if you scored it, your shelves will still pop up, but there's a bend where you don't want it. It looks broken, and I didn't realize that. I was just also trying to see if it fits. Sorry, on the normal card, and it does. Now I wanted it to have a nice pretty 70s feel, and with the wallpaper as well. And I thought, I looked through my pattern paper, but they're all quite bright. The stripy ones were nice actually, and yeah, this one has kind of like a ribbed knitted effect. This is my favorite color, of course, at the moment, also in my house, but it's textured, and I was worried it would flatten in a Sizzix Big Shot, but it didn't actually. Kinda did, kinda didn't, I don't know. So I found this little stripy paper. It's not cardstock, it's very thin. So I thought I can make my wall with dado rail kind of look. So half painted, half wallpaper on top. And this would be my wallpaper, of course. So I'm trying to see to measure, and then I thought, no, it doesn't matter. I'll just do 2/3 of wallpaper and 1/3 ink blending or ink swiping. I did in the end. It took too long. So this pattern paper, of course, isn't big enough to cover the whole card. Well, it's not the base, the card innards, and because you fold it in the middle, that's where I put the edges of the pattern paper. They kind of look like sprinkles. I like it. But when I chose this, I didn't consider the paper underneath, or the wallpaper, I would say. So I just ink blended it with speckled egg, which kind of matched. Let's see, yeah, make sure it goes in the same way. And I probably should have put the ink blending underneath here. And if you look really closely, you can see yeah, it's crooked. Don't tell anyone, because I can see it's too. But yeah, that's okay. It will be really busy. And this, yeah, it took too long. And this also, but this is the Xerox DCP paper I talked about before, and it doesn't take the ink as well as all the DCP papers. And I don't know if that's because it's old and it's been sitting there, maybe absorbing some moisture from the air. Don't know, but yeah, I ended up swiping it because I was fed up with it. Most of it will be covered anyway by the shells, and I thought maybe by plants as well. And I didn't add them in the end. So my living room could use a static light, or well, hanging basket, TV, I don't know, statue, doesn't matter. You can look through your stash and see what you have, I'm sure. Now it also, this pop-up shelf thingy, also die cuts 2 copies with books. And I tried to color them on the other version that is only white card. I didn't like it, because you know, you have to be so precise, and maybe that stencil that comes with it does that for you. Don't have it, I'm not gonna buy it. Sorry, Waffle Flower. But I bought this with my own money, and I wanted to have it because it has cats. And I just had to. But I don't need all the other elements. Yeah, so that's my wall. Nice. My walls are actually just white wallpaper that I painted when I moved in. So white on white on white, and white bricks. And one wall is an accent wall. I kind of like that speckled eggs. It has glitter in it, so it reflects a little bit of light. Now the background, of course, I don't want it to be white, because I have speckled egg walls, so where the cutouts are, it should still show. And to put the pattern paper in back in the right position, that was a bit too much for me. So you can do that, of course. And this is the first time I put it together. And I used to make these kind of pop-up cards by hand. 35 years ago, I think in the 80s somewhere, before you had finlets or cutting machines. You would use a ruler and a craft knife, and then make sure you make folds and cuts. And there was one book, I still have it actually, that had kind of intricate interlocking stairs. That's my favorite. And it's a lot of work to do, but yeah, it looks like it couldn't come out of a piece of flat paper. That's kind of what this does as well. Because how does it go? Yeah, that's what I like about it. And yeah, of course my shelves have to be wooden or white. I contemplated leaving them white, but all my Billy bookcases are white, and my packs is actually vanilla colored, and by now they're yellowed. But this dark white was too white, so I thought I'll embrace the mid-century shelving unit and do kind of a wooden texture. And later I saw there's also actually one of those long pieces of textured cardstock with the wood grain. So I didn't see that before. So here's kind of like the nerves or wood grain sap. I think it looks like veneer. I'm trying to do the outsides. And of course you can always die cut everything from white and then color it with your markers. And I almost did that with the plants and the cats and the faces. But then, yeah, I figured I have these colors, I better use them. I forgot one, and I think I dropped it. I was squeezing it because why is it not coming out? Because it's broken, and it went everywhere. It must have fallen from the desk. I have a t-shirt that says everything is fine, and you see a black cat like Charlie with a lighter in his hand and the house on fire, and that's how I feel every time I come home. And let's see if my house is still there. And sometimes, yeah, I have to pick up stuff. Also my filming desk and lighting and everything is yeah. And actually that's where the glue lives, of course, on my desk. So like you have to tease it and pull it. Oh, I think that was pearl. And there's this little flap in the middle that I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. It's hard to glue down. But yeah, look, that's like we used to have in the 70s. And actually the bookshelves that I had in the beginning for Marianne also have little standalone bookshelves, so you could, you know, make it bigger. But I went for cats and plants. And here's Charlie, he's the big one. And I kind of wondered how to glue them, because, you know, they're sitting on the shelves, not in front of the shelves. So Charlie lives in the inside of the cubby, but then when you open the card, he disappears. Yeah, that's okay. But so I thought, yeah, well, can't take him off. I will just glue the other ones in front of the wood. I think that's what Laura did as well. But maybe you have a better idea. Let me know down below. Maybe you bought it, maybe you didn't. Maybe you're trying to do this by hand as well. Because I thought about it, but then I thought, nah, it's my birthday this month, I'm going to buy it for myself. Not sure how often I will use it, but you know, you don't have to put cats on it. You can put plants, or even if you have them, little you know, game dolls. I was gonna say action figures, or other things that some people collect, and you know, adapt them to their hobbies or passions. And yeah, I don't know, I just like the cats, and I thought my cats have white feet except Charlie, so Charlie's all black, and the other ones I gave white feet, and I actually only have 3 cats, but there's 4 here, so I gave 3 with white feet. That's the ghost of Cheered and maybe Chalk, I don't know, but this is kind of how it ended up. Floating shelves, and if you wanted to put it on the floor, you have to use another bit of card. But I thought these kind of shelves used to float a lot. Now, I used thinner cardstock because I wanted to die cut and layer it all, and so I do want to put something on the outside, and I went back for that textured cardstock. And dots are still there, kinda, but the faces are so small, I don't even think they make sense. You're better off using a pretty color or pattern paper. So I pulled out this one with leaves, so I thought that was fun with the plants. And it's bigger, it makes a square card when you fold it. I thought maybe I should cut it to size first, and I thought no, I'll just cut off the excess and be safe. And I did make a double slit, like a score line there, because of the thickness of the card. And I ran out of tape runner, So grab new ones. And yeah, I gotta say, I like this. I do remember I made those tree house with cats and dogs and stuff, and I made videos about it. Kind of the same thing. Very hard to put together the first time. The second time probably will be easier. We'll see. I'll make another one soon. Maybe different colors. Don't know. Do you think the wallpaper is a good choice? Would you have preferred it all white on the background? I think that would have looked very stark, and it still fits in the card. Envelope. It's metric size, of course, so here I'm unveiling it again. It is without sentiment. You could put it stripped somewhere, of course, but it's about the cats, and yeah, for crazy cat people. So I hope you like it, and thank you for watching. And the disclaimer, I bought everything on this card myself, and I'll link down Laura's video down below, because her card is very pastely and much cuter than mine. So go check it out. Thank you. I'll see you again soon. Bye.